got no problems, my weed lit, got nowhere to go. So we ride and we smoke till we can't anymore and keep floating. Pass it to your man, roll another one and keep floating. When it's almost done, why don't you go and break down enough for another one and roll me some?
Then you can pass that, the kid who rock a snapback. Steady blow this hash back until my thoughts are abstract. How to get by, that's how we living in this day and age. I bring some color to a world that's filled with shades of gray. Throwing this cake away to blaze and sip some Tanqueray. Remember spectating till they pick the kid to play the game. Now I'm an all-star, blasted out the ballpark in my Lamborghini, speeding you a golf cart. California dreams, Amsterdam reality. Life ain't what it seems, these the thoughts that we pull out of me. Blow through 1,000 trees, the whole entire crowd gets skied. Living in what seems to be fiction, I'm on the balcony. I light one up, this for those who ever doubted me. Then light another, this for those who hold it down for me. Passing around the weed, no problems at all.
So this is the Vapor Blunt 2.0, and it is $250 from the guys over at vaporizer.com. Their link is in my description down below. That's Vaporizer with an OR, not an ER at the end. Just something to remember. Taking a look at it, you can see it is on its dock right now. It also has a little space for a mouthpiece down below, which is pretty neat. It does make it look pretty cool whenever it's sitting down on your table. Taking a closer look at the unit itself, it is made out of plastic, which worries a lot of people, but if you can feel it in your hands, it does feel very sturdy. It is not light, it does feel very durable. It's got 5 indicator lights right here, a single button, a mouthpiece, and you obviously have seen the external mouthpiece that you can pop on here. And on the other end, there is this little twisty thing. And while you're twisting this, you can see on the inside it is actually stirring your herb, which is a really cool feature, so you don't have to manually take the cap off and do it yourself. You can see a closer look at the herb chamber right there. It is a little thimble and it does come off, makes it really easy to clean. It's a little bit on the smaller side compared to some of the other vaporizers on the market. It does have a pretty adequate size chamber, although it does seem small to me from using the packs. Whenever your Vapor Blunt 2.0 gets a red flashing light, that means it's time to charge it. To charge it, all you're going to have to do is plug the cord into the side of the vape itself, and it's going to be indicated by a blue flashing light. Whenever the blue flashing light turns to solid, that means that it's completely charged, which takes about 2 hours from completely dead to completely charged. Another thing to remember while using this unit is that you can use it while it's being charged. I'm going to go ahead and load the herb chamber by unscrewing the cap and just placing some herb directly into the unit. You're going to want to fill the chamber completely, but at the same time you are not going to want to pack it down.
We get high, crazy blue, like St. Elmo.
Once I've got my herb chamber completely filled, I'm going to go ahead and turn the unit on. You're going to click the button twice to display your battery life. And you can see I've got almost a full charge right now. To start heating, you're going to click it one more time, and it's going to be indicated by this flashing green light. I usually prefer to vape at about the 3rd setting. The bottom is supposed to be 370 degrees and the top is 470, which is a little bit overkill for the herbs that I'm going to be using today. I know the top level is going to be great for concentrates and oils if you guys are into that sort of thing. So that's just something to keep in mind. It does have a very high heat temperature. I like to go ahead and keep it at the 3rd setting. So I'm going to leave it there, and it's going to heat up for about 90 seconds. After that 90 seconds, the green lights are going to stop flashing and it's going to turn solid, and that's whenever you're going to know that it's time to vape. While the unit's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and show you the mouthpieces that come with the kit. One is an original plastic one, which is very, very hard, and the other one is a flavor-infused mint mouthpiece. And as goofy as this sounds, I really do prefer the mint one better than the original, just because it does give it a little bit of a unique taste, and it is reusable. So you can see that the unit has heated up, and I'm going to go ahead and stick the mouthpiece in, and now I'm going to show you a few hits from my vape session.
We get high, we get high, we get high, crazy blue, like St. Elmo's fire. Love so sharp and flat that it's hard to know just where you're at.
Shout out to the Bobby Socks, a girl that just love the flow. Chillin' out late night with the weed lit blunt split in the paper roll. Rat pack, smoking loud pack, yeah they bout that.
As you saw in my unboxing, I did go ahead and purchase the $150 glass attachment kit for the Vapor Blunt 2.0. I figured if I was spending enough money on the Vapor Blunt itself, I might as well get all the full capability out of it, and I am impressed. I've used it about 5 times. You can see that it is scientific glass. It's really nicely blown, and it is very thick. I was worried about it being thin, and it is definitely not a cheap China glass piece. You can see I went ahead and went with the double shower head, and I like to fill the water a little above the second shower head. And right here is a splash guard so you don't get any water in your mouth whenever you're pulling. So you're going to get the glass piece itself and a Vapor Blunt 2.0 attachment with a little screen on the bottom, and also an original Vapor Blunt attachment.
We get high, we get high, we get high. Crazy blue, like St. Elmo's fire. Love so sharp, we fly. That is hard to.
After you've got your bowl loaded, you're just going to go ahead and put the Vapor Blunt 2.0 attachment back on top instead of the twist nozzle and wait for your unit to heat up.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high, cannot see Adolf. Now I got these rappers all breaking up a sweat, cause every time I get up on the mic I come correct. And I learned it from the best, always dressing something fresh. Looking for a little dime, big butt and nice chest. Yes, they heard I used to rock guests, but now I'm rocking clothes that ain't in the stores yet. Travel back in time, I'm in a vortex, trying to make it work out, think I need more reps. Used to take a bus, now the boy board jets, cause kids got me buzzing like a fucking hornet. They say I got next, tell them that I got now.
I'm not a huge concentrates guy myself. I usually stick to flowers, but the Vapor Blunt 2.0 is capable of doing so if you guys are interested. Go ahead and replace the top nozzle with the concentrates piece. Make sure that your unit is heated up to the highest heat setting, and drop your concentrate or oil inside here and pop on the glass mouthpiece firmly in place, and you are ready to start vaping. Overall, I'm going to highly recommend the Vapor Blunt 2.0. Not only is it half the size of its original unit, it's definitely one of the top performers on the portable vape market right now, and at a $250 price point, it's a very reliable option. It's got a fantastic battery life, a built-in stir tool, tons of heat settings, and obviously it gives you the option of concentrates and oils, as well as the hydro tube attachment similar to the Cloud by Vape Exhale. The only negatives I could pull from the unit is the trench being a little bit on the small side, and the on and off button can be a little bit tricky from time to time. After you've played with it for a while, you should have no problem. It does take a little bit of a learning curve though. If you watch my shortened vape sessions, you'll notice that my vapor production using the water attachment was pretty consistent. If you go in thinking the unit will produce the same type of clouds as the Vape Exhale unit, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed. But at the same time, the clouds were noticeably larger and smoother in comparison to nearly any other portable vape that you put it next to. As obsessed as I am with the packs, the Vapor Blunt 2.0 might be my daily driver from now on. The fact that it's portable and offers the option to use a hydro tube makes it a definite buy for $250. The hydro tube is a little bit expensive at $150, but whenever you compare it to other glass pieces on the market, like the cheap China stuff that you're going to get at your local head shop, definitely not a bad investment, especially if you are a hardcore vapor. This is the Vapor Blunt 2.0, and you can get it at vaporizer.com down in my description. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave it in my comments, and I definitely try